Okay, so you know exactly we are looking two type of trend. The
Yeah,
first one,
uptrend,
yeah, uptrend. What is the other one?
downtrend,
Okay, what we are looking on the downtrend.
W patterns,
Okay, and what we are looking on the uptrend.
M patterns.
All right, so I'm starting to draw now on your screen,
Yeah,
and you need to tell me the correct name for the pattern.
yeah, sure.
So here is the first one.
Yeah, natural W.
Okay, correct. What is the important things?
Where the middle leg and last leg finishes.
Okay,
And where the
so
extended
basically
leg.
what you are looking.
Basically, I'm looking left at the support,
Okay,
and I'll draw a fib from the high to low to see where the trend line is meeting. And
okay,
I draw a fib from the first leg low to the high of the middle leg to see where like 21.7 is minus 27 is matching.
okay, you have half of half of the things it's correct, but the other one wasn't, because you know on the natural W you know exactly the middle and the last leg on the same level. So if you want to put the fib from low to high, you need to put it on the last leg and on the pullback. Yeah, so basically I show you with blue lines. So this is how you can use the last one. But okay, now let's talk just from the pattern. So the important things: where is the trend line, where is the support resistance zone, and when everything is connecting, after you just need to use the other technical stuff for the
Yeah.
perfect entry. So the first one was the natural W. Okay, let's continue.
Sorry.
This is the second one.
This is a bullish W.
Okay, correct. And this is the last one.
Bearish W.
Okay, final move. So the trend line break. What we're looking for?
Head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern, and then go up.
Okay, so what's happening with the trend this time?
This time we wait for the pullback. The trend is reversing for the upside.
Okay, so it's changing from bearish to bullish.
Bullish, yeah.
Okay, and what we are looking? What type of patterns?
M pattern or a head and shoulders first.
Okay, yeah, first head and shoulder. After the first move happened, we can draw the trend line.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's the first M.
Yeah. Natural M.
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry. It's a bullish M.
Yes, correct. Here's the second one.
It's a bearish M.
No, it's not.
Oh, hold on. Just all the three are
Big
matching.
bullish M.
Big bullish M.
No, it's not.
Sorry, it's natural M.
Natural M.
Yes, correct. It's a natural one because the middle and the last leg on the same level. Here is the trend line connection and the support resistance zone and structure.
This is
Big bullish M.
this is a bearish M.
No, it's not the bearish M.
Simple M.
No, it's not the simple.
Big bullish M.
Yes, correct. This is the big bullish M. So you see, guys, here is the problem. If you are looking or thinking this one is the simple M, you put the fib on totally different place, and you're looking to open the trade on totally different places. And this is the problem, because if you are not looking to go along on the right place, you will be stopped out. So this is why really important, you know, have the patterns create and complete with the Fibo and the trend line and the support resistance zone. And after you get the perfect entry and the final move. Okay, so first one was the bullish, second one is the natural, and the third one is the big bullish arm. So we have two others, and the two others, it's very tricky. most of the time we find those patterns after the price makes some sideways moves, so some sideways moves or consolidation. And this is the pattern what everybody looks like, head and shoulder, but we know exactly the price still above to the trend line. So we're still in the bullish territory and we're looking the price continue to the upside and not going to the downside. Okay, so what is the pattern?
This from here, like from here, it's a bearish M.
Okay.
Or we.
Yeah, correct. It's the bearish M.
It's a natural M.
Yes, correct. Okay, fine, I move.
So
And after the trend line break, what we are looking?
head and shoulders pattern first, or the retest to the trend line, and we see a head and shoulders pattern, and then go back down.
Yes, correct. So after what we are looking again?
And the bearish patterns again, like a W also, once it reverses from the
Yes,
trend.
exactly. Okay, so this is how we drew the patterns. Now I need yes who plays the Fibo for me. So who want to do it? Text me on chat, please.
I will do it, Vince.
All right, okay. Let's share your screen, please. Okay, let's talk first from the bearish market. So you know exactly on the bearish market, we are looking the W's. What is the pattern?
That is a natural.
Okay, let's place the first Fibo, please. Okay, perfect. So where are you looking to go short and why?
I'm looking to go short here. Trend line, Fibo, and pattern.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm start to draw with the blue line. The blue line is the pullback on the smaller time frame. Okay, what you can find?
Minus 61, 61.8 and minus 27 at trend line, at resistance, and at the fib completion and retracement.
Okay, can you move it back just a little bit? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're right. So you can find everything on this level what we need for the trade.
Hang on, Ben, so I'll put it back.
Yeah, so you can find, guys, the 61.80 lines up with the minus 27. That is the trend line. That is the support resistance zone. What is the first take profit?
The first take profit is the low, and the second is the minus 27.
Yes, correct. And after, what is the third one?
Minus 61.
All right, perfect. Okay. You can delete the Fibos. Just put it back the last one, please. So first one, hi Tuluya. Okay, so basically, final move, minus 27. Okay. Okay, what is the pattern?
Pattern is a bearish
Okay, where you need to put the Fibo?
on the middle leg.
Okay,
So we've got a 786,
okay,
and you'd expect you're at the trend line, you're at resistance, and you're at waiting for the final move down. So you've got a bullish M on the way back up.
okay,
So you can measure that leg, and you can also measure that leg.
okay,
So now you have a bullish M completing into a bearish W.
okay. So we are looking to go short on this level,
Yep.
and the target is the -27, then the -68, or on your chart 61.8. Okay, perfect. Okay, what is the last one?
The last one is a bullish W.
Okay.
Because we've closed above the middle leg, that high, sorry. So we have a completion into a 61.8 into also resistance.
Yes. So final target -27. If the momentum is really strong, -61.8 or -68. Okay. So up. Final move -27. Okay, the trend line break. After what we waiting? Change the color. Wait just for a second. Okay, so what we need to wait?
We need to wait for a pullback into the trend line and also a potential pattern.
Sorry, Ben, can I just ask a question? Now on the bullish W, what leg do we place the fib on that one?
First on the high to low.
On the first leg as well, yeah?
Yes, and after low to high, this is the pullback Fibo.
So
Okay.
if you look, you get the completion back into the actual down move. So there's two fibs. And there you go, look.
Yeah, lovely, perfect. Cheers, thanks, mate.
And after the final move, -27 and -68. Yeah, perfect.
Down here.
Okay, so you can find after the trend line break, and we wait the first red candle. You can find the first red candle closed, so you can put the Fibo from high to low. Yes. And this time, where are you looking to go short or long?
I'm looking to go long
Okay.
at the trend line and structure. So potentially maybe this level. This is a good level here, or potentially here. So it would be a double bottom or a head and shoulders.
This time, what are you looking for and where?
I'm looking for the 61 at the trend line.
Yes, correct. Okay, so 61. And after we continue to the upside. Okay, what is the take profit?
Take profit is the -27 or the 61 pence. What do you teach for your second take profit?
Yeah, for me, -68. Because it's a little bit more sharp.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so and we know exactly this time it's create the inverse head and shoulder. So the trend is changing from bearish to bullish. So we are not looking to short anymore. We are looking the pullback, and we are looking to continue with the trend to the upside. So first step, trend line. And after,
Fibonacci. Does anybody want to do the M patterns? No? Should I carry on?
Go ahead.
You want to do them? Oh no, I think he said go ahead as in keep going. Okay, I'll carry on going then. Hang on, somebody said yes. I can.
Okay, please you just unmute your microphone, and I'm still Drew on this screen, and oh, it's not good. Okay, you share your screen, please, Shravan, again.
Sure.
Comment.
Yes.
I have a question about my analysis the last week.
Okay, first we're talking from the basic things. After you can analyze.
Okay.
This is strictly a practice session, no analysis. That'll be later. Bence did put that in the group.
Okay, so let's go the side. Perfect. And so the first pattern. Okay, so it was the first pattern after the trend line break and retested and create the inverse head and shoulder. So what is the pattern?
Oh, natural M?
No, it's not.
Bullish M.
Yes, bullish. So where you need to put the fib on the bullish M?
Middle leg.
Low to high.
Yes,
middle leg.
correct. Okay, where are you looking to go along and why?
78.6 left support, like left side support, like line chart.
Okay.
On the trend meeting at 78.6.
Okay. Now I am start to draw the red lines, and the red line is the pullback on the smaller time frame.
So I'll be drawing fib high to low to see where the -27 is meeting. So like -27 lining up with 78.6.
Okay, so we have enough confirmation on this level. Just one more quick thing. So you know exactly how the price moving. So when it's coming from the top, it's making the pullback. And this is why I'm using the high to low Fibo, because we know exactly when the price respecting the 61.80 or the 78.60, most of the time, the final move is the -27. And this is what you can see exactly on this scenario. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Okay, what is the pattern then?
Bearish M.
Okay.
And this is the fib low to high to low. And again, low to high.
Okay, what you can find?
So here, -27 is lining up with 61.8 from the low to high fib.
Okay. What is the
And
final move?
-27.
Yes, perfect. Sorry. Let's put it back the low to high Fibo. Okay. So final move -27. If the momentum is really strong, -68. Okay, I change just a little bit this pattern. You can delete your Fibos. Okay, what is the pattern?
This one is a natural M.
Okay, let's put the Fib on the correct place. Wait, I'm not finished yet.
Use the middle leg.
Yes, correct. Okay, and the first Fibo?
Fibo is low to high.
Okay, final move?
Minus 27.
Yes, correct. Okay. Okay, let's put the Fibos. What is the pattern?
This one is a bullish sham.
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry, bearish sham.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Close at the same level, guys.
Simple M.
Yes, correct. Simple.
Say, yeah, then all over fib from the high. So,
Okay.
back to low. And in the one, I might draw a fib from this.
It's not correct. On the full leg, low to high. Okay, so what you can find?
Price respecting at 61.8.
And this lines up with the completion minus 27. Perfect. And you can find on this level the support resistance zone and the trend line connection.
Yes.
So what is the final move?
Minus 27. Low to high fib.
Yes, correct. Okay. Okay, and this is the last one.
Okay, I can draw a fib from
Bearish M.
Okay. What you can find?
I can see minus 27 lining up with minus 27 high to low fib. And I can see left side support, which is perfectly lining up with minus 27 and 61.8.
Okay, what is the final move?
Minus 27 low to high fib.
All right, perfect. Okay. Okay, what is the pattern?
Bullish M.
Come on, guys.
Head and
Oh,
shoulders.
It's
Yes.
gonna be a head and shoulders for
Yes.
reversal.
Okay, where you need to put the Fibo?
High to low.
Okay, where are you looking to go short?
At 61.8 here from this pullback or 78.6. But I'm looking at the structure. This is support towards the left over here. So lining up with 61.8. So and then the price might come back to minus 27.
Okay. Many times, if you can change the time frame, just a little bit smaller time frame, you can use also the Fibo trick, and on the right shoulder you can find the bullish W. Yes, and you can find 618 lines up minus 27. That is the trend line retest. And if you look left, there is the left shoulder. And after we can take the short, first target minus 27. And after the first move happened, we need to draw the trend line. And we know exactly most of the time after the price complete the move on the minus 27. What is the next?
Go back to 61.8.
Yes, it's making bigger push to the upside. So where you need to put the Fibo, I change the color for the final move.
Hide the low.
And what you need to wait?
To
When
the
you can,
retest to the trend line.
when you can put the first Fibo from high to low.
Green candle.
Yes,
After
correct.
the green candle
Yes.
close.
Okay, so let's put the Fibo and remove the other ones.
Then, you know the Fibo trick, do we place it on the 1 hour?
So, you know, it depends. Many times you can use on the same time frame, but lots of times you need to change from the bigger time frame to the smaller time frame. But I show you soon on the real chart. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, let's go on the real chart, on any chart, and let's go on the daily or on the 4 hour.
Does anyone wanna do this or shall I continue?
Okay, so let's try to find nice places where you can find trend line and pattern connection, and let's figure out what was the move.
Yep. I can find a trend line. Yeah.
Okay.
And I can see a pattern.
Okay, what is the pattern?
Simple M.
Bearish M.
Kind of looking by bearish M.
Why?
Bearish because the last leg is slightly lower than the first leg.
I think for me it's big bullish.
There's a big bullish M in it.
Yes, correct. Up, down, up, down.
So what I will do is
Okay, where you need to put the Fibo on the big bullish arm.
first move from the low to the high.
Let's delete this and the other trend line. Yeah, it's correct anyway. Just try to keep your chart clean. And please zoom just a little bit closer to the places.
One Fibo low to high. And then I place one on the middle leg, high to low.
Okay, what you can find?
I can see 78.6 from the low to high fib is aligning with the minus 61.8 high
Okay.
to low.
Can you see it, guys? It's working very well on the real chart. So this is how we use the Fibo trick. And this time you can use on the H4, the Fibo trick. Okay, what is the final move?
Minus 27 low to high fib. But the
Okay.
momentum is very strong, so it reached minus 61.8.
Yes, so you can find both. Take profit, it's tabbed. Okay, let's delete the Fibos. We missed the perfect entry on this level. What we need to wait?
Retest again to this level. Retest
Okay.
to this trend line. And then
Please adjust it your chart because it's looking ugly a little bit.
Ben's one question.
Yes.
On the Fibo trick, does only works on the H4?
No, it's working everywhere. All of the time frame.
But you usually use it on the H4, ain't it?
I can tell you because I never calculate. I use everywhere. So on the H4, on the H1, on the daily, on US 30, on the 50-minute as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we missed the perfect entry. After what we need to wait again, move and pull back.
yes.
Okay, so we have trend line, we have Fibo. What is the next step? Where are you looking to go take the perfect entry?
So line chart, looking at the support towards left. If I can see any support towards the left. For the support, I can actually see this.
You know, it's not good because it's below to the 7860.
But this one's here. That support.
Okay, let me see.
Okay.
Okay, so you can find the stop perfectly. What is the final move?
Minus 27.
And after?
61.8 because the momentum is stronger.
Yes,
Minus
correct.
16.
Okay, so you guys, can you see the last pullback? So this time we can't use the Fibo trick on the H4. Can you see it? Because the momentum was strong on the H4. Okay, let's go on this place on the H1. Okay, let's go closer.
This part. So here on the H1, what I can see is like a counter trend line break. It's not.
Okay. So the first confirmation, the bigger picture was trend line, pattern, and Fibo. So if you want to take the must safe trade, what you need to wait, this is the green light. Yes,
Yeah.
the counter
Break
trend line break and retest. So the
and
counter
then
trend line break, what is the next step?
upside and wait for the retest to the trend line, and we take the fib low to high again and see where it's aligning.
Okay, what you can find?
Can see around. Can I delete the other fib? H4
Yes,
fib?
of course you can.
So I can see price touching 61.8.
Okay.
And then you can also see a left side support, which is here. I might draw here.
Okay, let's go back on the real chart, and it was the perfect entry.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on the other place. So it was.
Also,
so
maybe we can draw another trend line like this if we miss the entry that way.
yeah, you can find also another pattern. What is that?
Bullish.
Yes. Fibo. Where you need to put the Fibo?
Kevin, I have a question.
Yes.
In what point do you put the stop loss in this chart?
Low to high.
So, you know, when you are looking to go long on the 61.80, you need to use the 39 pips for the stop loss. When you're looking to go on the 78.60, you can use smaller. So the minimum is 25, yeah. But I think if you are not confident and consistent, you always use 39. And after when you can find the easiest way, you can reduce your stop loss.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, so yeah, what can we find again? We have pattern, we have trend line.
Yeah. And we can also see the line chart entry.
Okay.
Probably look.
You know, it's not good because it's above to the 61.80.
Okay, so what we gonna do then? So we just if you didn't find any like a support towards left.
Let's go a little bit left side and try to find.
The one I was seeing is here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exactly on the 61.80.
Yes.
And boom, we are in the trade.
Yep.
You can see pattern create complete with Fibo.
Yes.
After the bigger time frame, sorry, the momentum strong 61.80 tab, what we waiting? Bigger pullback. Okay. Can you find the pattern again?
Over here. Yes.
And what is the pattern?
Bullish M.
Okay. Fibo,
Low to high.
what you can find?
We can see the price tapped 61, went close to 78.6, but then pulled back to 61.8 and went up.
Okay, so we have trend line, we have pattern, we have Fibo. We are looking the perfect entry.
The line chart, so I can see one support here,
Okay,
which lies between 61 and below 61 and 78.6.
you can find it stub and after rejecting. And again, minus 27, minus 68. So we already take one trade, two trade, three trade,
Yes.
4 trades, so 5 trade. But you know, the important things, we need to know the right direction. So this is why we need to analyze first on the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on the bearish market.
Okay.
Anybody else want to practice?
Ben,
Yes.
can you hear me? And just now you got say got 5 entry. Then which entry you will enter?
Say again, please.
Just now you say got 5 entry, right? 5 entry on the 1 hour time frame. Got five entry, right?
Yes, 5 entry.
And then which entry you will get in?
So if you follow my technical stuffs, you can enter all of them. Because all the 5, we have every connection what we need. So we know exactly the bigger time frame it's bullish. After you need trend line, minimum trend line, minimum pattern creation and completion. After you need Fibo and Fibotrix maybe, and after the line chart entry. So it's 5 confirmation together, and the 6th one is the bigger time frame direction. So when you have those 5, you can take the trade anytime.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Coven, I have a question.
Yes.
For example, how do you identify when the market is going to make a M of the same height? Because
yes,
because this sometimes is confused to me, because for example, this in this chart you can find here a new M, but I don't know if this creates a double top for former here the M to bullish. I don't know.
Okay, what is the most important things and the most powerful thing on the chart?
Trend line.
Yes. So trend line. If you know the trend line, basically, if you know the trend line is going on from the other way, so you can start from here and you're talking from these places. So if the trend line maybe a little bit far, so basically here, and this is the move, you know, you are waiting the price coming back on the trend line, and if everything is connecting, so low to high Fibo 61.8 on this level, you know exactly it will be create the natural M and not the bullish M, what you can find actually here. Up.
Okay.
So up,
we understand.
down, up, down. So this is how you know it's created the bullish M and not the natural M.
Okay, got it. Thanks. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And can we use it like in the other way? Like if we see a break and retest like that?
Yes, of course you can.
So it broke this trend line as well. So if we test it, we can take long from here.
Yeah.
So when you say that we can check the minor time frames, but in minor time frames you can find a trend line. You wait that this broken or not.
Can you show me exactly situation?
For example, this is in big time frame.
Okay.
This and this, and in minor time frame we find a minor trend. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I draw a trend line. Do you wait that the trend line broken or not?
Yeah, so basically we have a bullish market. So, you know, you have few things here. So basically you have the trend, you have a pattern completion on this level and the Fibo. But if you want to be more safe, you just need to wait the counter trend line break and retest it. But it depends. This level, it's on the 61.80 or on the 78.60. If it's on the 78.60, you can take the trade immediately. But I think if it's just only on the 61.80, better to wait the counter trend line break and after it's create the inverse head and shoulder and retest and after continue.
So depends the confluence in this point, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But you know, it's other things. It's the direction. But just few minutes, and we also talking from the direction because it's really important.
I think what he's talking about, Bence, is I think he's talking about taking a H4 pullback into a daily retracement.
So you know, it's very important. I think better to continue with the bigger time frame. But you know, it depends the pullback how far from the trend line. So if it's 400 pips from the trend line, of course, it's possible you take the short.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
But you know, if it's just close to 50 pips or 100, it's absolute possible anytime the price reversal before it stopped the 61.80 or the trend line. We can find many same situation on the real chart. Okay, let's go try to find something on the bearish market. So I think this place it's looking good.
Benz?
Yes.
I have a question because when I wait to broke the counter trend line, many times the market don't retest and go, and I out the trade. What I can do in this situation?
Wait for pullback and on the smaller time frame, maybe trend line, pattern, Fibo completion, and after you continue with the bigger trend line take profit way.
Okay, thank you.
Can you please plot the trend line that this broke for the reversal pattern? For the start of the bearish move. If we're going to do it, start from the bearish into the bullish into the bearish.
Like that. I mean, like this, from the bullish to bearish.
So this was a question I was going to ask, because if we haven't got a trend line retest, but that is a double top or a head and shoulders, how would you take that? You would have to wait for the next leg after the big red bar and then the pullback. So from there down and then back up to the red bar. Yeah, would that be the first trade entry?
Yeah. So first, let's put the Fibo first, high to low. it doesn't tap the trend line, so we can do too many things, but we can determine the bigger time frame take profit. So high to low. Okay, what you can find looks like it's respected the 61.80. Let's put horizontal array on the -27 and -68 for the take profit. Okay, so you know exactly after this trend line is break, we're waiting the pullback on it, but we can find the pullback, it's not came back exactly on the trend line. So what we need to do on the smaller time frame, we need to draw the counter trend line and follow the move. Delete this, let's put just one horizontal array on the 61.80. Okay, delete the Fibo and let's continue on the smaller time frame. Okay, let's put now trend line or counter trend line on the pullback. This is the correct ones. A little bit higher, tap the body but not cut the body. Okay, let's zoom now on the chart because it's looking, I think, really bad for you, but I can find with my eyes very clear what happened. Okay, so can you find the pattern before it's reversed? What you can find? No, I find totally different. What is this?
Bullish M.
Bullish M.
Which one?
Big bullish M.
Okay, let's put the Fibo. Low, too high. Okay, so what you can find, guys? Pattern create and complete with Fibo. What is the final move?
-27.
It lines up with the 61.80 blue lines. And now you can find after the move happened, maybe you can find, because it's not easy, but you can find a clear break and after it's make the retest on the trend line. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, where you need to put the Fibo after the trend line break?
High to low.
Okay, what you can find?
Let me delete this.
Coven, but I have a question.
Yes.
Do you don't wait that the market formed a bullish candle for
I don't care the candlestick formation, but you know, so this place it's really bit difficult because the momentum was really strong. But okay, let's change on the smaller time frame. Let's go on the 15 minutes, and after I think it will be more clear.
Okay. Then.
Okay, so there is the place. Let's zoom just a little bit. Okay, you can find high to low. There is the green candle. Pull back, and this time what you can find?
Head and shoulders.
Yes, and after it was really clear entry. Okay, so let's zoom out.
Let's go back to 1 hour.
Yeah, let's go back on 1 hour. Okay, so the entry point was on the 61.80. We use the 35 pips for the stop loss, and you know exactly what was the take profit on the H4.
Minus 27.
Yeah.
But I also have a question, like if you can see this pattern like this here, do you consider it as a head and shoulders or no? This thing here.
Yeah, you know, you
Like
can say it's head and shoulder, but you know it's really ugly. So for me, it's, I think easy break and retest, because the head and shoulder it's more clear for me.
Yes.
Okay, let's zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, you know, the first move it's happened, and after the price start to reverse because stop the previous low. So let's go back now on the H4. Let's delete the things. We just figure out why the price why reverse on this level.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so it was the place, first step. You know exactly it's not bullish anymore, it's bearish. Let's draw the trend line from the top.
Kevin, I have a question about the trend lines, because sometimes the trend line, for example, in a bullish market, yes, but in whatever moment the market break the trend line, but the market was a fake out. How do you identify a fake out of the patterns, for example, a head and shoulder or double top or double bottom?
So you know you can help with the Fibo, because you know the market making so many times fake breakout, but if the fake breakout it lines up with the minus 27 and 78.60, it's still possible, and most of the time it's possible reverse back and it's continue with the right direction. But you know, this time the market makers, it's very funny, but make the fake breakout with strong bearish or bullish break candle. So basically with hammer, and after, you know, everybody start long and huge rejection, and it's going to the other side.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we know exactly on this time that the trend is changing from bullish to bearish. And after we are waiting.
Trend line retest.
Okay, and what else?
Pattern and
Okay,
Fibonacci.
yes. So let's try to find the pattern and the Fibos.
Little bit of bullish W. Sorry,
No, it's not.
not
So
sure
you have
bullish.
high, you have low, you have lower high, after you have lower low, and after other lower high.
Natural W.
No, it's not. This is what you can find here.
Bearish W.
Yes. So let's put the Fibo. And please zoom a little bit closer to your chart, and maybe after you can find much easier. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. You don't need the lines now. You know what is the pattern.
Yes.
Let's put the Fibo on the correct place.
Go from this high to low.
Okay, please tell me, where are you looking to go short, on 61.80 or on the 78.60?
78.60, because
Why?
the trend it's aligning here, and the fib is actually aligning with the trend line. And
Okay.
also when I left, there is a kind of support here structure at 78.6. And I think, I'm not sure, but if I draw a 1 fib low to this high, it's minus 27.
Lovely, perfect. Yeah. Can you see it, guys?
Yes.
When the price tapped the 61.80 and respected the final move, the minus 27. And the minus 27 lies up with the 78.60, so it was the perfect trade, you know exactly. Trend line, we have pattern, we have one Fibo, we have the Fibo trick, minus 27, line chart entry, so we have the first connection, the first confirmation trend line, second one is the pattern, third one is the bigger Fibo high to low, fourth one is the low to high, and after the pattern create and complete, and the line chart, so it's 5 confirmation together, and after the huge momentum to the downside.
Yes.
Okay.
Benz, I have a question. While you're drawing the patterns like a W's or M's, do you draw till the wick or just the body?
So you can draw on the wick, but you know exactly. So if you drew the W's, the lows not on the same level. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower.
Yes.
But you know the trend line showing you what is the right way.
Yes. Okay.
And the important things: where is the trend? Where is the first leg start? Where is the middle? And where is the last leg? Will be connecting with the trend line and the support resistance zone.
Yes.
And after the final move.
Bence, I have a question if I can, please.
Yes.
Can you, whoever's in control, can you please zoom out, delete the fibs and just zoom out on this time frame? Okay, so my question, perfect. So my question is that we have a trend line that is going down, that I see like that, lovely. So when the trend accelerates and goes further down like this, what would we do about this trend line here? What would we keep it? Or because you can see that you've got numerous patterns down here, and then if you put your fib from low to high, you can see that you have a completion, and it does react when it comes to here. So is it a case of when you have something like this, you would delete that and then just wait for the smaller trend line to break and then follow it back up with something like this, and then again wait for the market to move? How would you do this?
Okay, let's go on the daily first, because I need to know where is the 61.80, where is the bigger time frame trend line this time.
Okay.
Let's go on the daily, please, for a sec. Okay, so you can find, here is the trend line, or you can start, yeah, from there. And let's put the Fibo from low to high. So you can see here is the 78.60, you have trend line. So, and if you check the picture, it's looking bullish. So I know it was just pullback. So I'm just follow the currently trend line. And if you're going back on the smaller time frame, yeah, you can use also this one on the H4. So H4. Okay, so you're right. First, we need to follow this trend line. It's correct, but you know, after the price, it starts to go very far from it, and we can draw another trend line. But this place, I'm still keep my trade because this trend line it's not broke. But after I can find it 78.60, and after this trend line it's broke, I'm close everything, and I know the trend is reverse and it's changing back from bearish to bullish, and it was just pullback only. So I'm not using this trend line anymore.
I have a question in this chart because this happened to me the last week. So look, I understand that this trend line was broken, yes? So how I missed the entry in major time frame, so I draw this trend line, yes? but I drop my fib to this, and sometimes I know that the entry was here, and I take buys here, but result that the market going down. Why happen these things, or what is the wrong analysis?
So you know the direction can be changed every second. Please adjust the trend line on the bottom. Okay. Trend line. Okay. So this time you know exactly that is the 7860 on this level, and the last trend line looks like it's broke. So after you need to follow this trend line, and I think if you put the FIBO from high to low, it's 7860. Yes, exactly. And if you look left, you can find really strong zone on this level, so the market is rejected. If you have a long position already, you need to follow this trend line. So on this region, the market is bullish. Let's go on the smaller time frame, the H1. And you can find, it looks like a M, but you know exactly it's also 7860. So if you want to do anything, maybe that is the place where you are looking to go long. But let's zoom on the chart, please. So this is the problem. Lots of people try to jump very quick in the trade, but guys, something missing from my chart? What is that?
Counter trend line?
Yes. Counter trend line break or not?
No.
Yes.
Yes, where? Can you show me? Because I can see it. Counter trend line break anywhere?
No, it didn't break.
Okay, what is the currently base?
Bearish.
Yes, so are you looking to go long at the moment?
No.
Okay, what you can find after what happened? Break.
Price went.
Retest. Head and shoulder. And the price went to the down again on the trend line. Let's go back on the bigger time frame. Okay. What you can find? What you need to do?
We want to retest the trend line.
Yeah, so you know exactly the counter trend line not break on the smaller time frame. So we are not looking to go long here. It doesn't matter it's strong level, etc. Currently it was bearish. Counter trend line it's not break, so it's still possible it's continue to the downside, and it's happened. After if you put the FIBO from low to high, you can find it's came back again once again on the trend line, the 7860, and after it started pushing back to the upside. Really easy. Counter trend line break, and after start pushing again. So on this place where you are trying to go long, the trade and the setup wasn't ready yet. So this is why you are lost.
Okay, so basically is because I base my trades in major time frames, yes?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Colin.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, have you any question?
Not really. Thank you, Vince.
Okay, let's make your chart. I don't want to say anything on the background. Let's speak few words still from the direction, because it's really, really, really important.
You want the plain chart?
Yes, plain chart, please. Okay, so what would you like, bullish trend or bearish trend?
Bullish.
Okay, bullish. So bigger time frame is bullish. So can you put the Fibo from low to high, please? I want to show you exactly, and then the numbers fit with the move. Let's move the 0 a little bit higher, please. Not the 100, the 0. Okay, it's fine. So,
Bence, is somebody driving your R8?
no, I don't think so.
It sounded like it.
It's in safe. Few cameras looking. What is she doing? Okay, so basically this is what we can see on the 4 hour, and I'm start to draw now. This is the pullback, the red one, and you know exactly we are looking to go long on the 61.80 level. But you know the price many times reverse before it stopped the 61.80. So basically I'm start to draw on the right side the pullback move. So you know exactly how the move moving, so up and down. So it's not just straight down many times, and you can find here is the 61.80, but the price currently just on the 50. What you need to do, you need to follow with the trend.
Counter trend line and fib for completion.
Yes. So let's draw the counter trend line, and you can see it's still just pushing down, and here is the 50 level. It's arrived on the 50 level. We're still looking to go long on the 61.80, but before it stopped the 61.80, it's rejected, and the counter trend line break.
So this, Bence, could be a daily M pattern, and then the H4 could be coming back down to this level. Is that what you are getting at?
Yeah, so
okay.
Basically, we are looking to go on long on the 61.80. We follow the move on the smaller time frame with the counter trend line. And before the price stopped the daily 61.80, it's rejected and it started pushing to the upside. And here is the small counter trend line. This is the small counter trend line, and it's break and retested. So we are not looking, so we are not waiting anymore the price tap the 61.80 on this level, because we know exactly the counter trend line, it's already break. So the trend changing before it stopped the 61.80, and we open the long position on this place, and we're not waiting anymore the 61.80, it stopped, it's reversed before.
And how often do you go onto a smaller time frame to see that counter trend line break and retest? Will you go on the 1 hour or 15 minutes? Maybe?
No, I think the 1 hour and the 4 hour, it's absolute enough.
enough, yeah?
Yeah. So basically, you can find the same here, just on the bigger picture, on the right side, counter trend line break, and after it starts pushing to the upside. Smaller time frame, this is what you can find. Of course, it's not one move. It's lots of move, but it's tapped before it's rejected on the 61.8 on this level.
Okay, so Bence, what would you do if you now had an ascending trend line to that daily minus 27 on the H4 and that broke before it reached the minus 27 or the 61.8? Does that make sense?
So where is the minus 27?
So the minus 27 is the completion of the move.
It
So
lines up with the 61.80.
Yeah, so I'm talking about when it broke the counter trend line, the green. So where you took the long after the retrace, if you had then an ascending trend line to follow the green back up to the minus 27 for the completion of the big M pattern, would you close the trade if it broke the black line? Yes. So if you had a black trend line now following price up, if it broke that like that, yes, would you close the trade?
Yeah, and it's possible. So basically, okay, to do that.
Does that make sense? Do I need to explain it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so and follow the trend again. You know the trend line in the 61.80, it's still far, and the price started pushing to the upside. So this is what you can find on the right side as well. And before it's continue to the minus 27 and it's break below again the counter trend line, I'm still expecting again it's coming back down on the 61.80.
Okay.
It was your question?
Yeah, no, it was. It absolutely was. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this time and again I need to change my base. I can do anything. The market, it's not retested the 61.80. It's started pushing back up before it's do it, but now the counter trend line break again. So I'm wait now. Finally, it's retest the 61.80 level, and it's complete the high to low minus 27, and just after.
So you can now join again the overall move for the minus 27 because it's come back to the 61 of the bigger
yes
frame. Okay, very interesting. That's good.
So basically, it was the bearish move. Just okay, do a few more legs, and it's finished on the 61.80 watt high to low minus 27. And again, same scenario. Counter trend line. You can find here counter trend line, green, break, retest, break, retest, and after we continue with the final move.
Very
Minus
good.
27 and the minus 61.8 or minus 68.
Thank you very much, Ben. That was really good.
Okay. So yeah, this is the direction. This is why many times better to take only the right move, but you know the direction can be changed every second. So this is why you need to follow the smaller time frame move with the counter trend line. Okay, let's go on the real chart and let's try to find the same scenario.
So first, shall we go start from daily?
Yeah, let's go on the daily. And let's try to find a nice place where we can find nice 61.80 tapped and the price reverse before.
Probably be this one. What do you think?
Oh, it's so good because it's respected exactly everything that need to respecting. Okay, let's do
I think
trend line on this level.
again.
On this leg.
This one's respected 50. You can
Okay.
see. And then try to reverse here.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go on the smaller time frame. And let's try to find something.
Just marking the horizontal.
Okay, please check something else for me. Let's draw the trend line here. No, we start from the top. Okay, let's put the Fibo from high to low. Okay. So you can find, guys, here is the 61.80, and I think if I don't know the price reverse a little bit before, I definitely am looking to go short on this level, because you can find the trend line, you can find a bigger time frame pattern. So it's the bearish W, the 61.80, it's looking really good, and also you can find support, resistance zone, and lots of structure on this level. So let's put it horizontally on the 61.80. We know exactly now it's not respected, and the price reverse before it stopped. So what missing your chart now? I'm talking from the pullback.
It's not that 61.8.
Yeah, I show you something few minutes ago on exactly.
Counter trend line.
Yes, let's do the counter trend line.
Well, we can still use a Fibo trade like a lot of high.
Yes, you can, but the 61.80 doesn't tap.
Can you zoom in a bit, please, so we can look at the candles better? Thank you.
Okay, so let's draw the counter trend line.
Is it right?
For me, I think it's better. Okay, so you can find what was the move.
Head and shoulders.
Yes, also. So
And Fibonacci.
up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the price, it was still in the bullish territorium. We wait, the bloody 61.80 tapped, but looks like it doesn't tap, and before it's tapped, it's broke the trend line. So we know exactly this time we're not waiting anymore, the 61.80 it's tapped. We want to continue with the right direction before it's happened. So what you need to put? Let's delete the Fibos.
Low to high, so it's touching minus 27.
Okay, it's correct, but you know the important thing is the 61.80, it's not. Okay, so you know exactly, it's not tapped the 61.80. By the way, the counter trend line break. So what we are looking for now, we are looking to go short before the 61.80 it's tapped. So let's put the Fibo from high to low. Okay, what you can find?
61.80 tapped. Yeah.
Okay.
And also head and shoulders.
Okay, head and shoulder, 61.80.
And we also see what it looks like on the 1 hour same place.
Yeah, let's go on the H1. And after we can check the line chart. If you zoom out and after you use the same stuff what you use, you can find the place much easier. No worries, I do it.
Yeah, see, it looks a lot clearer on the 1 hour as well.
Yeah, and this time I think you can use the Fibo trick also. It's a little bit choppy, but you can find the bullish trend, big bullish trend. Yeah, and you can see the 61.80 lines up with the minus 27. And if you adjust it just a little bit, the trend line, it's connecting perfect. Okay, so last step, non-chart entry.
Coben, I have a question.
Please take your microphone closer to you because I can't hear you very well. Okay, what is your question?
I have a question. For example, I am in major time frame, yes. For example, in daily, in daily, I see a pullback. Yes, I see a pullback. But in 4 hours, yes, I see that price comes here in this way. But sorry, I repeat the question because it's a little confusing. But for example, I have in daily, but in daily you don't see that the price form a pullback. Yes, but in 4 hours you see that the price form a pullback. You take the fib in 4 hours, or do you wait that in daily form a pullback?
What you need to remember is that this is a daily move off the 50% fib, and we've missed it because we're looking for a 61. So Bence has just gone over that this has now broken the counter trend line. So we've missed the 61 on the daily. So what you need to now understand is that we're now trying to catch the next move down, which is from there, here. My mat is not going to move. But basically, because that big trend line is broken and we've missed it, the counter trend line now has broken. So we're now waiting to get into the next move because we couldn't get in on the first one.
Yes, I say because, for example, I am in situations where the price going down, for example, and we see that in 4 hours he breaks the trend line, but in daily they don't make a pullback. So when I take the fib in the 4 hour chart, I see that the level that 4 hours show me is wrong. So I don't know what happened these days.
You need to understand where you are within the 4 hour to the daily. So is the daily coming to a 61.8? Because like Bence said, that's an area where it's going to reverse, that you need to pay attention. So the H4 trend lines can lead you into daily levels. So you always need to understand where the higher level is. So for example, here, let me put a box on, draw. Here was the daily 50. We was looking for a 61, but it missed it. So we need to take the next move, which was this trend line here has broken. So which is H4. So the next place was after the trend line break, pattern, 61, short. So if you just follow H4, you're going to be wrong. Not all the time, but you need to understand where the bigger time frame levels are. Just following H4 trend lines will not be right.
Okay, thanks.
All right, yeah, so it was the perfect entry, and if you're going back on the daily, you can find the 61.8 is doesn't tap, but we determined with this Fibo the targets. So let's go on the daily, please. We have entry. So I think let's put the Fibo once again high to low. And I think maybe here was the minus 27 and here is the minus 68. High to low. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you can find 61.8, it's missed, but we determine the take profit and we find the entry on the smaller time frame. After the counter trend line break, retested, and we're going down with the overall direction. Okay, have you any question?
No,
You
Ben's
recording
folded.
this, Ben's?
Yes.
All right. Yeah,
Say again, please.
I mean, if you're recording this,
Yes, of course.
yeah, so we can study this for the week and stuff, because it's a lot of information right here, and it's very good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But so yeah, you know, lots of new students coming and I have time, but not that long sometimes when they, so what I need. So this is why I'm starting making every week and just quick call, and this time we are talking from the pure technical stuff and not the technical analysis.
Depends on a daily time frame. You do a fib from high to low, for example, and it doesn't. Say, for example, it only reaches 38. Is the take profit? You still go for the same.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
That's fine. Okay.
So basically, let's put the Fibo on the left side, just very quick. Here, high to low.
Well, even if it doesn't respect 61 or 786, you still take the trade and look for the minus 27. Was the question really?
Okay, yeah. So basically, we have a trend line. The move is coming, and maybe it was the move, or what is the question? And after the minus 27.
Say if it only, say for example, you're looking for it to hit the 78, 60, and it only, say for example, pulls back to 38.
Okay, okay, I understand now. So 0 and it's tapped the 38 too. Final target minus 27, 61.80, and you know, same scenario here. So basically, pullback is coming. Normally we wait in the 61.80 or the 78.60. Now the blue one is the counter trend line, and it's only tapped the 38.2.
If you think about it, the reason why we take the 61 and the 786 is because it gives us the greatest risk to reward. But realistically, the market doesn't have to stop there. It could stop at 50, it could stop at 382. So for the fib completion, the final move, regardless of where it rejects, 382, 236, 618, 786 is always going to be the fib completion moves, the minus 27 and the minus 61.
Yes, exactly.
So the counter trend line really is really, really important. Just waiting for that break as well, isn't it?
What Bence has just done, the last thing that I joined in on was brilliant. That if it missed the 50, say for example where that green little counter trend line's coming up and the blue counter trend's holding it, that could be potentially 600 pips on the US 30. So those 600 pips. Mute your mic. You're not contributing anything, please. If you just literally got to wait for the same thing. So yeah, the counter trend line's vital, and obviously the fib completion back up into the move, and more importantly, the actual bigger trend line.
So we usually wait for a break and retest for the counter trend line.
Yeah, absolutely. And again,
yeah, but just one more thing. So if the move is coming, let's go down, please. Let's make your background clean again.
Oh, sure.
I think possibility one time you take the trade instead and you not wait the counter trend line. Let's put the Fibo from high to low. Okay, you have trend line. Okay, so the pullback is coming. And if the price on the 7860 and the 7860 it lines up with the Fibonacci low to high and the support resistance zone and trend line and counter trend line, you can take the trade immediately on this level. But if the price just on the 61.80, more safe if you wait the counter trend line break and retest and after take the short. Because many times the market makers making the fake breakouts and one more push because they know exactly the most of the peoples who use the pure technical stuff, they are looking to go short on the 61.80. So it's very interesting things. If they push it the price exactly a little bit higher on the 7860, most of the people stopped out. And after, boom. You can find the same situation on GBP if you're going back. So basically, you can open the trade instead on the 7860, but if you want to be really safe, you always wait the counter trend line break. So basically, it's very similar on the real life. You are driving the car, and you know exactly when you have a red light, you can do anything. You just wait. When you have a yellow light, you are ready for go, but you wait the final confirmation is the green light. Same things. You have trend line, pattern, Fibo. You have the Fibo trick. You are on the 7860, so you know exactly that is the place where you get the yellow light. And after the counter trend line break retest, create the pattern and use the Fibo. This is the green light. And this time, I think 90% of the time you win. Okay, guys, have you any question?
No, Vince, all clear.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So it was the practice lesson today. I make the Zoom call tonight. I'm wait have the market open. So speak soon again. Take care.
Thank you, Ben.
Amazing. Amazing.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Ciao, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Vince. Bye, Vince.
Sure.